Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Dominions 5 Skavenblight. So, we are, when last we left our doughty ratlings, we were about to go conquer a fortress. I need to move some more scouts. I have many scouts in this particular game because, of course, Skavenblight can recruit them everywhere. By the way, for those who have been saying this, yes, Skavenblight is a completely unbalanced mod faction. A lot of its abilities are simply too powerful for the standard game. Like, for example, the very simple fact that they can recruit scouts everywhere is by itself a significant advantage. The ability to get blood death cross paths very easily on a sacred unit is somewhat unbalanced, because with blood death cross paths, if you can get enough income, you would be able to empower somebody or use boosters to push somebody up to the level where they could summon vampire lords. And because you can summon these cheap sacred blood hunters all over the place, you can build up a really big blood economy fairly quickly. So yeah, it's unbalanced. Like, there's no question about that. I'm just playing this game because it's fun. So, we were about to assault this fortress and that army in our bid to push Solaria out of everywhere. We have not yet claimed the Throne of Pestilence because it increases death. And I rather like my growth for the moment, but we will claim it at some point here. We've summoned quite a few more little Skaven things up here, and we've got our cool little crossbreeding dudes that we will be sending out sometime soon. I need to get another commander in here. I might take... Cluny the Scourge is building the palisade. Why don't we take Cluny the Scourge, give his undisciplined troops to Tretch, give his Storm Vermin or Council Guard to Tretch. Cluny will move back towards the capital while Tretch builds the palisade. Okay, yes, let's do that. And we've got our Blood Hunters sneaking back. We're moving in our Blood Slaves. Everything will be good. This army is moving over here to attack Ashdod. Down here, I've got more scouts sneaking around. I have so many scouts. It's a little ridiculous. Okay, let's end the turn. 16 commanders. Who all is doing nothing? Yeah, you're hiding that. That's fine. Yeah, I'm going to have this message a lot with this many scouts. Okay, Solaria has claimed that throne they attacked. We've cast our spells, searched for Dragon Ridge but found none, captured a whole bunch of blood slaves. We assassinated Boone the commander of Ashdod, and there was a battle in the Forest of Springs. So this is us attacking Ashdod with an army composed of plague monks, followed up by a line of storm vermin. The enemy has, this looks like mainly province defense and independence, wolf tribe archers, heavy infantry, and one Rephite commander. So our little ratty troops are going in. Lots of damage on both sides, as expected. But the Plague Monks actually have quite a bit of damage output, since they have 2 attacks, and they do poison as well. So overall, they're able to chew through independent troops like this fairly quickly. They do take casualties doing it, of course. I lost 15 Plague Monks there, and a Censor Bearer. The Storm Vermin didn't lose any, though. Yeah, a few of my crap retreated. In Watronia, it looks like I was attacked again. They really want this province. Can't quite blame them for it. But this is... That is a Horned Serpent, a huge amount of militia, a bunch of ghouls, a couple of Shadow Vestals, some infantry, a Solarian cultist, and some independent heavy cavalry, up against my little army here with the Poison Wind Globadiers and all. So, my troops are going to start moving. That's a lot of poison. Fired at one guy. Okay, so I am now bathing my own troops in poison. So they're probably going to die. Yeah, those Poison Wind Globadiers, they're not, wish they didn't do the friendly fire quite so much, although it is very Skaven-y. We've routed the armies of Solaria. Let's see how many people I killed with my own poison. Yeah. Pretty much all of these casualties are going to be from the poison. I definitely need to start bringing some people who can cast that poison resistance spell. On the plus side, I did wipe out pretty much the whole enemy army, including their commander horned serpent. They hired a mercenary group, I think is what happened. There's a mercenary group that's a horned serpent commander with a bunch of militia. But yeah, the poison wind globadiers are a little bit... I'm going to actually adjust my scripting, I think. I think I'm going to take these guys, have them up front, and have them fire and keep distance. And these guys are going to be on attack closest, so they'll move through them. And basically what will hopefully happen is the poison wind globadiers will move forward, throw their poison, fall back, the infantry will move through them and engage, and they won't get quite so poisoned before the battle is over. And of course we'll put these guys up front to serve as chaff, because that's what they are. So we're building the palisade, we're summoning more duders. We do have more armies incoming. Let's kick up the province defense a little bit. And also, yeah, we're still recruiting clan rats here, good. Keep recruiting clan rats. Now in the Bay of Plenty, Shiniyama attacked the Independents in Falgoth. Let's see what happened. So this is my random chaff army attacking a random chaff army, but with a profit. So, might not go too well. They do have the archer advantage, definitely. I think we'll be able to kill them, but they're just province defense. So the foul spawn are moving in and getting cut up by the disciplined Romans. Yeah, we routed off. Okay. Well... nope, that was Patronia. Falgoth, yeah, didn't work out too well. Okay, and Hinafe. Once again, a whole bunch of crap up front, council guards behind, and some storm vermin. But no magic. Now, there's not much defending this place. It's just a couple of cultists and some summoned soulless warriors. They do have slingers on the walls. So let's see how well we can do. Should be able to, oh, that's right, we have our warp fire throwers backing us up. I forgot we had those. So the warp fire throwers are doing some damage. But the armies of Solaria are mostly routed. It looks like the council guards are holding firm. My chaff is routing off. But we've killed them. Yeah, we've got it. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Yeah, we lost a bunch of foul spawns, giant rats, and Skaven slaves. But we wiped out the forces of Solaria and all of that, so that's fine. Unexpected event in Patronia, more income. And a whole bunch of our scouts were discovered and attacked. Not surprising. Anybody who's patrolling will find our scouts eventually. So that's fine. He's got 10 Ahiman Anakites just sitting in his capital. And it looks like he's also been summoning some ogres. Interesting. So, we've taken the fortress. There is a warpstone seam here. So that's good. I would like to be recruiting mages. You're recruiting Scryer Warlocks. I need you to upgrade that fort, and then we'll upgrade that one next. We have 15 Bone Fiends over here, which is fine. Let's drop those guys off. Keep the scouts moving out. Oh, wrong key. There we go. Do 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 do. So, up to 51 blood slaves. We are doing good with the blood economy. It is going well. I'm just gonna kind of spam these guys out to wherever I don't happen to see a scout at the moment. So, army-wise, I've got quite a lot of foul spawn. Most of them are useless. I do have plenty of warp fire throwers to back them up. So, I might be able to do something with this army. Noah the Tuba. I feel like, however, probably I should stop casting Molder Pit Breeding, because foul spawn are just not, they're just, I mean, they're kind of doing it for me, but they're not really doing it for me. In order to do rat ogres, yeah, 1 blood and 1 earth is enough for rat ogres, so that's fine. So I'm going to, instead of recruiting a Scryer Warlock Engineer, we're going to recruit another Molder Mutator, so we can spam out more of those. And let's also take a turn to get a few Storm Vermin going on. Clunny the Scourge is sneaking back, but for right now, we do have Noah the Tuba. So, are you undisciplined? You're not undisciplined, and you're fire and shock resistant. Oh, I'm going to keep you. You and the Cockatrice, you a lot are special. You lot are not special. You are all going into Noah the Tuba's lair, and that is a Basilisk, which has the Gaze of Death. Magic resistance negates. It's a beam area of effect. 10 ammunition, 100 precision, and does armor negating magic damage. But it's negated by, that's really cool. Okay, then all of these guys are going to be in Noah the Tuba's 2nd squadron. The Basilisk is undisciplined, though, so he's going to have to go there. We'll also put the Doomflayer in this squadron, so he'll go up front. All of you guys there. We will keep out the Cockatrice and the Grotesque, because they will be useful later. You might as well cast Molder Pit Breeding one more time. So, we've got our 30 undisciplined units up front. We've got our 5 units there in the back. So we are going to fire at the closest enemy. And they are all going to be undisciplined, and Noah the Tuba will kind of hide back here with all his minions. So, Noah, let's move in this direction. We'll move out this way. Do you have any room for more troops? Yeah, you could use a few bodyguards, even crap bodyguards. But this province only has 5 resources. Mostly because unrest is really high. Let's recruit... Let's send Radit down here. Because I do have garrison troops that I can use to patrol. So I need to start patrolling that province to help keep unrest down. I also need to patrol some of these provinces. Ball and Stalin needs to search for magic sites. Here... let me see. Where's a province where I'm not blood hunting? I need you to start recruiting chieftains for me. And up here, I need to pump out a bunch of Skaven slaves. And down here, I need to pump out a bunch of Skaven slaves for patrolling purposes. Great. So, blood slave-wise, with 5 blood slave provinces, doing a decent job. Getting about, what's that? 20 to 30 per turn. 20 some odd to 30 some odd. That's fine. Hapari, keep on going around to find magic sites, will ya? And, yeah, Tretch is just going to keep holding his ground. I think he can hold against at least 1 or 2 more attacks. And then we'll have Noah the Tuba's reinforcements over to him. And he will be able to do a slightly better job. That army in Falgoth, however, does need to die. So... we're going to send Scrux and Shocknix. Actually, we might want to send Blister. No, let's send Scrux. Scrux and Shocknix to go finish him off. Jarell Cortez, Ratman Owens, and Ribby need to move up there if they can. Yeah, they might as well come along, I guess, since they're heading in that direction. And they will add their rats to the packs. And then, they'll help us out. This foul spawn has 2 fist attacks. What a sad sack. Okay, but we did take the Forest of Springs. And we do have something of an army left. That is a whole bunch of long-dead Rephites with a Kohen. So I don't really want to push up there just yet. Instead, I think I want to hold Forest of Springs and just kind of see what's gonna happen. Now, where are my... Yeah, 23 commanders are doing nothing, so... Oh, I had caps lock on, that's why. Yep. Why are there 2 of you there? You move down there. I need to find my assassins. Snitch should continue assassinating commanders. Salzar, I want you to move up there. Actually, Snitch, come down here, because there's a Kohen in that province. Let's see if we can kill us a Kohen. And I think that's going to be it. My income is pretty low. I definitely need more money. So for that, I need to start conquering like some of these provinces down here. I need to push. Because right now I'm just paying too much upkeep, and I don't have enough income. Like, I'm not even recruiting mages right there right now. Cut that out and start recruiting plague chantors again. That'll save me a little bit of money. We're getting this Molder Mutator over there. Soon we'll have another fort there. And I think things are going pretty well. Okay, research in blood magic is completed, and conjuration. So, Ball and Stalin found a Graveyard of the Damned, which is great. We captured another 20-some blood slaves. 20 blood slaves, it looks like. And we were attacked in Falgoth again? No, we were attacking Falgoth with yet another army of just random garbage. Yep, but we do have the flamethrowers, which helps. And this time we have enough random garbage to overwhelm the enemy lines. So the armies of Celeria are routed, and they don't have anywhere to go. So yeah, took casualties, not too many. We did lose a couple of council guards, but we killed their prophet and everything else. Battle in Waywoods. That's Ashdod. Wait, Ashdod? How is Ashdod attacking me in 1 second? So I do have blood slaves back here, and I also have Ball and Stalin. I guess they must have crossed the river. So we're summoning some imps, which is good, because imps are okay units. I mean, they're weak, but they're okay. This is why blood guys are pretty decent at defending themselves, to be honest, because even at the very, very worst, they can summon imps. And those imps can fly in and attack ranged units. We're animating the dead, so we've got a steady flow of crappy skeletons. I'm honestly not sure who's going to win this. I think they might run themselves out of ammunition killing my skeletons. And Vile Throsk is going to summon some more imps. They'll come down here and kill a couple more of the enemy missile units. And it looks like the armies of Ashdod are routed. Okay, cool. Don't know why, but that happened. So, wait, where is Waywoods? Oh, Waywoods is here. It was that army that attacked me. Okay. Interesting. Alright. Alright. So yeah, Vile Throsk used up all of the blood slaves that he had collected. Unfortunately. Let's take our blood slaves back in. I'll keep doing that kind of stuff off camera, to be honest. It's not terribly interesting. These units, however, need to go to Radit, and Radit needs to patrol to hold that unrest down a little bit. Throatclaw is already patrolling. We need to get patrollers set up here as well. So Keelik the Infected can move up there. And then next turn we'll send one down here to Waywoods. Let's put a little bit of defense in there, incidentally. So, we've cleared Celeria out of this area. It looks like there was a battle in Watronia, however, which we seem to have lost. Or at least people retreated. So this is another army just like the other ones. Solarian cultists, some infantry, lots of ghouls. Let's see how it worked out. We're having the problem that our plague dudes are mainly hitting, Okay, that actually worked out really well. Interesting. But then the Globadiers routed. So where did my Council Guard go? One second, I need to watch that again slower to figure out what exactly happened. But, yeah, Tretch and my pack, all my command retreated. So one second, I need to watch that again one more time, because somebody reached the back line and did a lot of damage, while the front lines were being overrun. So he was on attack rear. That's a heavy cavalry. Did one heavy cap... No, he died. What else happened back here? So Tretch Craventail went forward and stopped. My rats started retreating. Tretch started retreating for no visible reason. And so did my chieftains. That is so weird. Why did that... Okay, that's very strange. He killed somebody, so I guess he was in melee and took a hit and decided to run. Well, they don't call him Craventail for nothing. Okay, in the Forest of Springs, Ashdod launched a counterattack with their Kohen and random Rephite undead. I don't think this worked out well for them. In fact, I strongly doubt it did. I mean, long dead Rephites aren't terrible, but it's not gonna... It's not gonna work out well. He's got his Blood Surge active, but nah. I just stabbed them all to death. Yep. Didn't lose any Storm Vermin, even. In Watronia, we found Warpstone. In Skavenblight, we found a mine. And Ratman Owens is now valorous. Congratulations, Ratman Owens. You have better leadership and less likely to break in combat. It should give you inspirational, shouldn't it? I guess maybe it removed your anti... Did you have an anti-inspirational trait? Oh yeah. Molder Packmasters have an anti-inspiration trait, which was removed because Ratman Owens is just so darn inspirational. Now that army I probably can't hold off with the troops I've got. But, I can now breed rat ogres. So I'm gonna do it, just for fun. Give me just a second to move my blood slaves around, be right back with you. Okay, so I've moved my blood slaves around, and they are heading back into the capital. We're gonna get a couple more Molder Mutators just to keep spamming out units. And we will probably start moving them up towards the front. I've got a whole bunch of scouts up here. They're just gonna go run away somewhere. We can see down here that it looks like Uruk and Agartha and possibly Celeria are all kind of involved in fighting. Uruk has built a fort right up on the border, and they've built another fort right up on the border here with Agartha. I'm not sure where Agartha's capital is. There it is. There's Agartha. And Uruk is... I can't see Uruk yet. But it's around here somewhere, that's for sure. So we've now found all of our competitors. I think we may actually have the largest territory, which is nice. Our income is still a little bit, how shall I say, anemic. But we're doing okay. And I want to get recruitment started down here. I only have 85 resources, but I think I'll just spam out a few Storm Vermin and start recruiting some Molder Packmasters. While that is happening, I am going to move Jerry down here so I can build a lab. Over here, I'm going to restart mage recruitment with some scryer warlocks for researching purposes, or should I do warlock engineers? Let's do warlocks. I just really want research. I will want some pestilence plague priests at some point, but let's start with the warlocks. Still have 169 gold left, decent place to be. Unfortunately, I need to continue my fort construction, and I need to get my troops back in line as quickly as possible. All these guys just need to be up front doing their undisciplined thing. You two can kind of like be with them, I guess. So Tretch, Z-Kit, move back down there. This is where all of Skruck's Man-Eater's troops are. So they can be with them, and you all fire and keep distance. Definitely the Poison Wind Globes are not the very, very best tool against Solaria, because they do have so many undead. So we'll push all of those guys forward. Did I get any more cool critters? I got another Basilisk. Might be worth pulling those out to mass them. I'm going to keep recruiting, going to keep outfitting warp lightning throwers. Definitely. Because those are pretty sweet, to be honest. I mean, they're cool. Happery. Yeah, search there, see if you could find an Earth site. And down here we found the Graveyard of the Damned. Ball and Stalin should move. We've got 3 points of defense and a Blood Mage, so I think we'll be alright here. And we'll keep all of our dudes sneaking around, moving around, doing their thing. Okay. I think we're doing alright. Have a little bit of money, so next turn we should be able to work on this fort down here. That guy will probably start upgrading the fort rather than doing anything more drastic. And we're doing well. Great, next turn. I think just a couple more turns and we'll call it quits for this episode. Oh, the research queue is empty. So, what do we need to research? We hit construction level 4 a while back. We've got conjuration level 2. We want conjuration level 3 for Phoenix power and Earth power, so let's get conjuration level 3 pretty quick. After that, I don't think we really need to keep going down conjuration. I mean, Vermintide might be alright, but I don't know how good crazed vermin are. And we already have so many, like, summon spells. I'm thinking about alteration, because we do have quite a bit of earth magic. It would give us warp static, which could be a very interesting spell. Or, alternatively, of course, we keep going down evocation and we get the bigger warp lightning, which has at least 12 effects of 13 armor negating damage. I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go down evocation to 4 for warp lightning, and then we'll actually keep going down to 6 where we can get magma eruption and potentially bane fire. So let's just go down evocation straight to level 6. I'm forging another sanguine dowsing rod. I'm actually going to forge 2 more sanguine dowsing rods in order to help our blood searching continue to be effective as we push out further. I'm already blood searching all these provinces. I'm also going to blood hunt this province because it too has enough population to support it, and it's next to a fort. With that, it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blood hunting provinces. That'll be pretty decent. That'll be producing a decent little blood income. As I move further, of course, I'll continue expanding. Windswept Desert, definitely not, since it only has 430 population. But if I get a fort placed down here somewhere, there are a few provinces around here I could use. Okay. Alright, we've bred some rat ogres, we've got some warp lightning throwers, some more bone fiends, found no magic sites. Ratus was the victim of an assassination attempt. It was a scout. And a battle in Watronia. So Solaria is attacking me once again. Their army is larger, and of higher quality, and scarier. But I've got the power of rathood on my side, so I fear nothing. That's not true. I fear this. This is way more infantry than I can deal with. And they've brought their whites again. They've got at least 2 gangs of whites. They are spending a lot of death gems summoning whites. And to be honest, I'm okay with that. At least they're not summoning other better things. So our crap is going to go in. We're going to waste a whole bunch of time throwing poison at ghouls who are not vulnerable to poison. But we'll throw some poison at infantry as well. Let's get some fire going on. The poison does not seem to be highly effective. Our Council Guard are going to go in against the enemy infantry, where they should give a decent account of themselves. Attack 12, defense 12, high damage, armor piercing. They should do all right. The Poison Wind Globadiers are running. We've killed some, but not all of the Banes, and the infantry are cleaving through our infantry with wild abandon. Okay. So, that's a thing that happened. We did kill a whole bunch of ghouls, and 5 of their Shadow Vestals. We lost Tretch again. He'll be back. And we lost most of our army. The Warp Fire Throwers did well. But, Scrux, Maneater, Zekit, and Shocknix all survived, which is good. So that's fine. Skitolk was discovered and attacked by an Agarthan army. And in the Forest of Springs, we found Warpstone and we lost income. Okay. Ooh, so let's take a look at our Rat Ogres. Rat Ogres, Rat Ogres, Rat Ogres, Rat Ogres. A Molder Rat Ogre. Okay. Undisciplined. Ambidextrous, which doesn't matter because both of its weapons are length 0. Doesn't have Berserker. So they have 2 attacks. Decent attack, high damage, slashing, high hit points, high combat speed. And they're animals with decent morale but low magic resistance. Or, well, average magic resistance, but that's pretty low, to be honest, for a valuable unit like this. Huh. I think these are honestly pretty powerful summons. Their weakness is that they have low protection, but they get 2 attacks each, and they can be 2 per square. So, you can use them. I can think of ways to use them pretty effectively. You just need to kind of spam them out. But with Warp Lightning Throwers backing them up, I think something can be done with this. I think you can work with that. I am going to need to retreat. This ain't gonna work out. So yeah, add those to the crap pile. Just add all of these guys to the crap pile. We do have our Warp Lightning Throwers backing us up, and they will do horrendous damage, but we need more if we're going to stop an army of that size. We need more Warp Lightning Throwers, and we need more... Oh, that's a Warp Fire Thrower. Okay, add it to the Warp Lightning Throwers. We need more Warp Lightning Throwers, and we need more infantry, and we need solid infantry. That is a definite weakness of the Skaven so far. They don't have solid infantry. So let's build a lab. We've finished upgrading this, so we can now recruit a mage per turn out of it, which is great. We've got infantry. I want to stop recruiting infantry here, actually. I want to start recruiting infantry or continue recruiting infantry here. Let's get some Plague Monks mixed in. Because Plague Monks will be... Plague Monks against Celeria won't be very good. And Clan Rats also take resources. Okay, Yeah, just keep doing Storm Vermin, I guess. I don't really need Skaven Slaves. I have enough crap. So, I want you guys to give me Rat Ogres every turn, and I want you to give me Molder Pit Breeding every turn. I think that's what I want. And you can keep, you just keep sneaking out there, doing your ratty little thing. So what I want is, ultimately, I want an army of primarily... I want an army of special Skaven ranged units backed up by Rat Ogres. Or rather, with Rat Ogres as a front line. So, Chaff, Rat Ogres, warp lightning throwers and similar ranged units mixed in with warlock engineers that can cast warp lightning. The spell that drives people berserk would also be a decent one, because berserked rat ogres will do massive, massive damage. You start patrolling, good sir. You move down there so you can start patrolling as well. Cankertooth can have that, and he can go... Where am I not blood hunting? I'm not blood hunting Raphabolia. It doesn't give me much income. Yeah, just start blood hunting there, why don't you? Because my blood income is now being outpaced by my blood expenditure, now that I have 3 guys summoning blood creatures on the reg. It's starting to run over it. So, a Plague Priest. What I actually want for people leading Rat Ogres is Beastmaster. So having a Molder Mutator in charge of Rat Ogres wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Because Beastmaster +4 and Leadership 40, he would give them 3 extra morale overall. And if I give him a Blood Booster, could be solid. The other option, of course, is to just have a Warlord who gives a +1 morale bonus. I'll think about it. However, I think it is time that I start recruiting Grey Seers, possibly. That would break me into Astral pretty well. Well, let's stick with the Warlock Engineers for right now. Let's keep doing the Warlock Engineer thing. I think I'm doing all right on gems, outfitting some Warp Fire Throwers still. Happery didn't find anything, so move over there. Ball and Stalin needs to search for some magic sites. And let's keep on trucking. Is this province recruiting scouts? No, it's recruiting chieftains. Stop recruiting chieftains. I don't need more chieftains. Ooh, Puig Dragonthorn picked up a weightless scale mail, which doesn't actually help his protection at all. Like, if I give this... Yeah, his protection objectively goes up if I give that to a scout. So we'll just give it to a scout. A Zamzumite. Snitch, I want both of you to assassinate enemy commanders. They're probably going to attack me, and Puig Dragonthorn's army is not suitable for taking on Anakites, that's for sure. But if I can kill a couple of commanders and keep some of the valuable units of the army from coming with it, Puig might be able to hold them off. I'll add a little bit of province defense to theoretically... Oh, it's freaking Bear Tribe. Ugh. I mean, it might help some. Ball and Stalin. What can you cast? You can cast Minor Warp Lightning, which is armor negating damage. It would be worth it, probably, to have you on the battlefield just spamming Minor Warp Lightning. Now, it only has a range of 20. But that should be okay. Let's have you come up there. We will actually script you to... Yeah, we'll just script you to cast it 5 times. They'll come into range pretty quickly. And... yeah, be right up there, right behind the infantry. Okay. And we will script you to... Ball and Stalin. We will script you to cast it 5 times and then retreat, because I don't want you dying. Okay, great. We've got 5 Bone Fiends there. We moved out some Bone Fiends. Where did they end up? They ended up down here with Lurkit Bone Stabber. So actually, I don't want you building the lab, because I want you moving up there. Where's a commander? This army, was this army attacking? No, I don't want you to attack. I want you guys to pull back. Pull back to there. Clunny the Scourge, go all the way back home to pick up Rat Ogres and Crap and Storm Vermin. We do have some Storm Vermin, right? We need to build the lab. Actually, hold off on building the lab. Start upgrading the fortress first. For now, search for magic sites. You start upgrading the fortress. That gives us a little bit of money that we can use to pump out a few more storm vermin this turn. And you can outfit... We have lots of fire gems, so let's outfit a warp fire thrower. We're gonna tank our research real quick. Get a few more warp fires and warp lightnings. Yeah, research officially tanked, but that's fine. Evocation level 3, will that give us anything special? Magma bolts. Magma bolts are a pretty good spell, but not good enough to want to hold off. Get us a warp lightning, get us a warp fire. So we'll get 3 warp fires, we'll get 3 warp lightnings. Those will add to the group that we already have. We already have 4 warp lightnings. We'll have 4 more rat ogres and another pack of crap in the front. Do I need another pack of crap in the front? I don't. So why don't we get 6 more rat ogres instead? We'll use them as flanking troops. So we're going to fall back. This army's probably going to push. We'll meet up with reinforcements there, and then we'll push back, and we should be able to drive all the way back to Etronia with that army, especially if we keep feeding it reinforcements. I think it should work out. Let's end the turn one more time here, and we'll see how things go. Okay, we found a magic site, the Enchanted Pyre. Gives us a fire gem. Excellent. Captured a whole bunch of blood slaves. We tried to assassinate an Emite with Salzar 340. Emites can be hard targets or can be easy targets depending on what they have. He has 2 death and 2 death gems, so he's probably a hard target. He's casting Skeletal Body on himself, though. Oh, that's going to give us time. We're going to get him melee. And Skeletal Body won't help him. Ooh, look at that hit. We stabbed him so hard he got a disease. He's about to cast Hand of Death, though. Yeah, Hand of Death got me. But I think the poison's going to get him. Yep, the poison got him. Okay, Salzar, you died. Not gonna sugarcoat it. You're dead now. But you did take a valuable giant mage with you. So good job on that. And we tried to assassinate a Rephite commander, and I don't think we failed at that with Snitch here. Somehow I don't think we failed. We didn't fail. Okay. Keelik the Infected was assassinated. He was a chieftain. That's unfortunate. And there was a battle in the Forest of Springs. So Ashdod is attacking. I didn't stop the important parts of the army from coming with them. They did have this Zamzumite who has 4 death. Ouch. As well as a Rephite Sage with 2 fire. This is a very significant army, including some Ahimananakites out front, and this army has no prayer of winning this battle. They have blessed their Ahimananakites. What was their blessing again? Oh yeah, these Anakites actually have a blessing. It's not quickness, but it's a blessing. They've got solar weapons, they've got attack and defense skill, and they have blood surge, so this is not going to be pretty. Not pretty at all. Yep, that happened. So in Forest of Springs, we managed to kill not much. The Ahimans just tore through us. Retreat details. Okay, so Puig Dragonthorn got away, which was nice. Why wasn't... Did I forget to give an order to actually have that mage there? I think I might have. And there was a battle in Falgoth, where we were attacked. Okay. I guess that's fine. That'll be alright. Our troops retreated over there. Unexpected event in Hinafe. The Warpstone Seam is exhausted. But we've got a pretty decent pack of troops here. They are undisciplined. This Grotesque is very, very slow. I think I'll probably use him as a bodyguard. Let's take all of this. Is crap for the front line. We will insert the Cockatrice into that as well. So the Cockatrice has the Petrifying Gas, which is a beam. And the basilisk has the gaze of death, which is good. So we're going to put the rat ogres on the flank. These guys are going to be in a line in the front. These guys are going to be out in front of them. And then... Are you magical? You're not magical. Who will go to lead these guys? Let's take Gutter Claws. And they will fire at the closest enemy. And you will guard Cluny the Scourge. Okay. So, Cluny, Gutter Claws. We're also going to send Fester and Thrask, I think. And I'll script them. I'll script them in the next episode, actually. This is where I'm going to cut it. So, we've made a little progress, but we have been pushed back once again by Celeria. Not unexpected, but unfortunate. Stop recruiting scouts. I don't need scouts there. I have enough scouts, which is something that I usually would never say, but in the case of the Skaven, sometimes you just have enough scouts. Sometimes you can see everything. You can see for miles. So, yeah, we are going to cut it here. We've been pushed back. We do have quite a few troops. Let's attack the rear with our Bone Fiends. Nah, they only have combat speed 10. Never mind. Let's put them up front. Can't put them in a line unless I give them to Noah. Noah can't. I can't give them to Noah either. We'll just have you attack closest. You'll be secondary auxiliary chaff. But we're in a decent place, to be honest. We have been pushed back, but we're doing all right. We lost one of our assassins, but as you can see, a whole bunch of these troops stayed here, or actually a whole bunch more of them came down. Oh, dear. Ahim and Anakites, keep assassinating Snitch, keep trying to kill commanders. It is our best out. Oh. I forgot to give him move orders. I gave him a sneak order and he snuck in. That's so annoying. Apiary, search for magic sites. We are fighting wars on two fronts, which is a little bit unfortunate, but we can manage. So, I will see you next time, where Skavenblight will once again grow larger. And we will beat back the hordes attacking us on both sides. I mean, or not. We might fail and die. Ahim and Anakites are a problem, and we don't really have the research to deal with them at the moment. Once we hit evocation level 4, I'll feel better, because that much armor negating damage plus shock is very, very solid at dealing with big, angry, heavily armored things. So that will be good. But right now, my hope is honestly that Celeria is going to end up being distracted by something, and I can push back here and actually fort this province like I was trying to do. Right now, that looks like it might not work, but we'll try it. So, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next episode.